Hello YouTube, my name is Nerfed. Today we have some more Call of Duty Black Ops 3. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. How long has it been since there was a Black Ops 3 video here on my channel? It's been quite some time, but the reason why I'm back here playing it today is because there was an update for Black Ops 3 on the Xbox One, the PlayStation 4, and the PC. Most of the time when they do patches to older games like this, they're mostly just security updates, right? They mostly update the security and maybe optimize a few things here and there, but by and large, when they update an older game, it's not that big of a deal. Well, that's a little bit different here today, because what they did here to Black Ops 3 is they buffed and nerfed several weapons here in the game, and I wanted to talk about that here in today's video. So to start things off here, they nerfed the VMP submachine gun, and they nerfed it in 4 different ways. So after today's update, the VMP reloads slower than it did previously, they have reduced its bullet penetration, they have increased its recoil, and they have reduced its bullet spread accuracy. So basically, they're trying to make it so the VMP is not the god gun that it was previously. What you're watching right here is gameplay of the newly nerfed VMP, and to me it still feels pretty good, but I haven't played a ton of Black Ops 3 as of recently, so I'm not really comparing it to anything. I've only been playing Call of Duty World War II, so if you guys could down there in the comments, if you have played Black Ops 3 recently, how does the VMP feel today as compared to previously? I would love to hear about that down there in the comment section below, but I'm very interested to see how this is actually going to affect the meta of Black Ops 3, because again, the VMP has been the god gun for such a long time. I'm wondering if after today's nerfs, if other weapons are going to step up into the spotlight a little bit. Now, aside from the VMP, they decided to buff the ICR-1, and they buffed it a bunch of different ways. So they gave it even less recoil, as if it had any recoil to begin with. They improved its 4-shot kill range. They gave it a slight headshot damage buff. They gave it faster sprint out speed, tighter hipfire spread, and they also improved its 1-shot kill range in hardcore game modes. So the ICR has been a pretty popular weapon for a very long time, but it's kind of notorious for not being very good. Well, they buffed it a bunch here today, and from my experience, it feels pretty good. Again, what you're watching here is the newly buffed ICR, and I've got to say, I really do enjoy using it. Now, aside from those 2 weapons, those are the base weapons that have been changed. They decided to change up a bunch of DLC weapons here in Black Ops 3. They buffed a bunch of them, actually. So the HG-40 submachine gun, they buffed it by improving its 3 to 4 shot kill ranges. They buffed the FFAR by reducing its recoil, making it reload faster, and they improved its sprint in and sprint out speeds. They buffed the MX Grand by improving its fire rate. They buffed the Galil by making it reload faster and speeding up its ADS transition speed. They buffed the R70 Ajax by improving its bullet penetration, reducing its recoil, and improving its ADS transition speed. And finally, they nerfed the XMC by reducing its 3 and 5 shot kill ranges, making it reload slower, reducing its bullet penetration, and reducing its ADS idle time after firing. So apparently they decided to change up a bunch of DLC weapons, which may be good or may be bad. Some people may interpret this as they're buffing a bunch of DLC guns, so people are more encouraged to go back and play that game and buy supply drops to try and get them. But I think what they're actually doing is they're making a lot of very weak guns a little bit better. A lot of these guns have been considered to be terrible for a very long time. For example, the HG-40, which is like a futuristic MP40, has been bad for a very long time now. People have been crying out for this weapon to be buffed, and they have finally decided to go about doing that, and the same thing is true for a lot of the other weapons here on this list. I wish I could give you guys a more concrete opinion of the changes, but I haven't played a ton of Black Ops 3 as of recently, and even if I did, the supply drop system in this game is by far the worst one in the entire Call of Duty franchise, and as a result, I barely have any DLC weapons. Of all the weapons that were changed today, I only have the HG-40 and the FFAR, so down there in the comments, I would love to hear your guys' thoughts on the update changes to the other weapons. Please let me know, because again, I don't have them, so I can't tell you if the changes are actually good or bad, and I think it's actually really cool. I'll end off the video here with this. I think it's really cool that Treyarch decided to do a balancing update more than 2 years after the game came out. They are really supporting Black Ops 3. I think this is the most supported Call of Duty game in the entire history of the franchise. They have really given this game a lot of love, and I'm very happy Treyarch continues to actually update it. But ladies and gentlemen, that's all I have for you guys here in this video. Thank you all so much for listening. Let me know your thoughts down there in the comment section below, and I hope you guys all have a wonderful day.